lighter. Hear this car is honking. There's been a lot of cars honking today like that. In the past 2 days, there's a lot of sirens. A lot of sirens. Did you hear the car honking? Car at the street, and a car when I get across the street. Here it comes. Engine sounds over there. Probably a stalker. Gotta be. These two cars turn simultaneous. This one's pretty much at the street. This one is at the street. Those turning simultaneous. The other car. They're all a bunch of black cars too. And there's someone yelling over there when I get across the street. This car just turned when I stepped over the curb, and it's another black car. I'm seeing all black cars. I think this is another black stalker car. He's coming into the parking lot right now. He's driving by me. So I'm pretty much at the street. There's a car honking again. There's a whitey. There's the engine sounds when I step on the street. This car is at the center of the street. Those were two silver cars in front of me. This car is right at the curb. This car is at the other curb. There's a red car at the curb and a blue car at the other curb. That white car is at the corner of the building. That white truck was probably at the door. I don't know. There's a bunch of cars when I walk up the street. How many of them are stalking? That's a whitey. And when I walked into Walmart, there was a guy mean mugging me, like walking in front of me. And he has like one of those white American flag shirts on. I forget what it stands for. I think it's prisoner of war or something. But I always see stalkers with these white American, it's like all white American flag. He had one of those shirts on. These two cars just came out at the same time as each other. And he's just mean mugging me when I walk in. And then like I have to walk past, like they're walking in front of me. And they're just walking really slow in front of me. So I walk past them. I walk faster to walk past them. This car came out in front of me when that car drove out next to me. Like really far up the street. And then this car came out when this one stopped to turn. And they're turning at the same time. Anyway, then I walk past them. They're just walking really slow in front of me. And as they're right next to me, there's this kid coming out of an aisle in front of me. It's this little boy. It's like getting in my way right when I walk by the other people. And then when I came out the door, when I was leaving Walmart, there's another guy that was like grabbing a basket by the door next to me, and he's mean mugging me. Just giving me his weird ass look. So it was like a guy mean mugging me when I came in, and another one when I went out. That cat came out when a car came out in front of me. Now I'm walking by and there's something that happened. I'm walking up to the intersection. He's thinking on me at the intersection. And then, like, when I was walking up to the checkout, there's this guy pushing a cart really slow. They were just, like, pushing it, like, alongside of me. So, like, it's like I either cut ahead of him in line, like he's not in line, but he's, like, walking up to the line. It's like I either cut ahead of him or, like, I like, slow down and go behind him. It's like they want to make you feel like you're a dick for cutting ahead of them or whatever. Like, but there's two checkout lines open, so I was just like, fuck it, I'll just go to the other checkout line. Fuck you. I'm not in any hurry anyway. This is at the corner of the first house after the intersection. The sound coming behind me is gonna be a stalker, right? I'm at an alley right now. It's a white truck. Oh, it's not an alley, it's a driveway. I think they're stalkers though. It's a white car behind a white truck. I'm at an intersection and it's a white truck. I think I just heard a synced firework or something when I stepped on the sidewalk. Something like that, some type of sound. That's an alley that I just walked across as the dog walker across the street in front of me. I'm seeing stalkers way down at the end of the street, I think, driving by me. Well, when I stepped on the street, there was. There's like 3 cars driving by over there. And earlier today, I was walking up this alley, and it was just like a bunch of people kept walking out in front of me, and then there'd be a white SUV behind them. Like further down the alley behind them, and like they're all the way down, like way ahead of me. They just do things really far away. Like if I'm just walking, staring straight ahead, they'll just do something really far out in front of me. Like this car way over there might be one. I don't know yet. Yeah, there's a bunch of cars outside today, outside my apartment honking. And then a bunch of people yelling like there is every weekend. There's a bunch of people yelling outside of my apartment synced. Being like, whoa! Like I came inside Earlier today, I came inside my apartment. Right when I come in the door, there's someone outside, like, woo! They'll just be yelling random shit. I don't even know what they're saying, but they'll just be yelling shit. Or they'll be laughing sinks. Or screaming sinks. Or driving a car by me synced at an intersection like right now. Just like that, with a C3 license plate. There's a bunch of people doing sync directed conversations. I think they're just doing it just now over here, but earlier today they were across the street, and right when I step over the curb, there's people like, "Hey, how you doing?" Or whatever. They're just like saying something. Whitey. They're just like over there somewhere, and they're just like saying something at the moment that I step over a curb. There's a guy on a bike at the train tracks. He's turning, and there's. I think that car was just pulling up right now. And like the guy on the bike turned off onto the street when that motorcycle was driving behind me. And then the car was driving by the corner of this building. And then he's stopping at the intersection when I get to the alley, and I'm hearing the motorcycle again at the alley. And then he's turning the car when I step on the sidewalk. The same car. But yeah, also, there's a car honking right now. And also, what I was going to say before the car honked, he's honking against the sidewalk. There's a bunch of sirens, like I said. There's like 100 sirens the last 2 days. There's like 100 ambulance emergencies. It's crazy. Everybody's dying out here. And there's like 10 fires. It's crazy. Everybody's spontaneously combusting out here, apparently. Just the last few days. I haven't heard any sirens in the last many hours, so guess everybody's better now. I just see a guy standing by a car over here is turned on. I'm just wondering if something's gonna happen. Is it gonna happen? Nothing's happening. All right, he's just standing there. I don't know if anything happened. I think I just saw Whitey in front of me at the corner of the house, though. These people started talking next to me at this house over here. They weren't talking before, and they just started talking right next to me. They're just standing out in the back behind the house. This guy's walking out with red pants right now at this alley as I'm walking over the alley. Also talking, like also wasn't talking before, and he's just walking out talking. You know, I think he's probably already outside, you know. We'll walk back around right now. So I'm gonna walk back right now. And he's gonna walk behind me right here. I'm not at the corner of the house yet. I did just cross the street though. I don't know. There's a bunch of people setting off fireworks. There's a bunch of fireworks going off at me. There's a car turning right now in this alley. I think it's another black car. Seeing a lot of black cars on this video. And then this Domino's car. And this light just turned on. I don't know if it's a motion light or what. I don't know if it turned on synced or what. This car just turned when I stepped on the street. Right when I stepped on the street. And then it's gonna turn again, isn't it? There's a car right now, and he's hitting his brakes right now on that car. He's turning again right here at the sidewalk when I get across the street. A mile in front of me. There's a car coming behind me. He's gonna stalk me. I just know he's gonna stalk me. There's two cars in front of me when he drove by me. I think they're silver cars. A silver car and a whitey or something. And he's a black car, and he's meeting a car. And he gets to the intersection, his car is turning. And then he's gonna turn in front of me right at the curb as I walk up to the street. And then this car is gonna drive by when I get across the street. And then this truck is turning, and then he's pulling up. And it's a black car again. And it's a black truck at the curb of the street. I don't know if you can see it, but that's the curb of the street. The street. Happy Black Car Night, everybody. The lights on that house just turned off. I don't know if that was a sink or what, but might be. This car is a sink. It's right here at this alley. I just heard someone open a gate on a fence right next to me. Is it a whitey? He's starting a truck over there right now. The guy that opened the fence gate next to me. That black car just straight down the street when that silver car drove by me. I see a car with one headlight. Is he a stalker? He's revving his engine as he approaches me. I think someone was getting something out of a white car next to me synced over at this house that I just walked by. white car just drove out when that Domino's car drove by me. It's a loud engine sound behind me right now. This car is at the other side of the street. This is a black car. And there's another black car turning over there that's probably turning synced with it. And that's a white SUV, and he's probably a sinker bot. And that's a white truck. That's white. And I think he met the white truck at the intersection. And that's a white SUV. And this is a white SUV. And this truck was a little bit the same time as white SUV. This car up the street has one tail light. And I think it turned synced with one of the white SUVs, if it's the truck that I think it is. And this car has one tail light that has like one light bulb out. It's probably a stalker. He's turning right now. So I'm probably right once again. This car is right now. It's a black car. And that's a black truck. And that's a white truck. They all look like a bunch of stalkers. Which one's stalkered up? Which one's not stalkered up? Any of them not stalkered up? There's a blue car at the center of the street at least. This car is rolling up with a dog hanging out the window, the driver's seat. And a D44. Was it black and silver cars that pulled up when I got to the street? What's this? Red stalker. I think the guy in the white truck has a red shirt on. The simultaneolators. I hear a siren. I hear a fire truck. Is it a stalker again? It's really far away. I don't know when it started. Probably right when a car drove by me or something. Maybe they're stalking somebody else on the other side of town. I don't know. Maybe there's actually a fire this time. The stalker thing's about to happen. I think that was one. I think this is another one here. Black car and a red truck, and this car pulls up. And then this car turned in front of me when he drove by me. And then he's like pointing his headlights at me. I don't know what parking lot he's in or what. And someone's turned on music over here. And I walked up to the intersection. Is it a black car again? Oh, it's a red car this time. That's new. Ooh, this car started backing up when I walked by it. I missed it. The driveway car was a stalker like I thought. Yeah. This white SUV coming behind me. Is he gonna stalk me? Someone's red shorts right now at the alley. I saw a car right by over there. It's probably a stalker. I'm seeing other cars that are probably stalkers. I don't know. This one is. It's another red stalker. Is it time for all the red stalkers? Here's a street. There's a white. Here's the other side. There's a silver stalker. There's a white SUV at the corner of the building. Here's a car at the other corner of the building. This white car turned in front of me. This light's off. Is it gonna turn on synced? It's always doing that. Two silver cars at the alley. White SUV, corner of the building. This guy with the red shirt's coming up. He's like talking on the phone really loud. So that I look back and see him in his red shirt. He's gonna follow behind me on the sidewalk. He is gonna follow behind me on the sidewalk. This car is coming out in front of me right now. That was a green truck. This car is pulling up with a 93. This one has a 93 also. They're both silver. That's a black car. This drone just flew over me right now. Like a personal drone. Like, I don't know if you could see it. I don't know if I caught it at all. It was just a light, and it just like, light turned off when it flew over this building. I don't know if it was the red shirt guy's drone or what. And these, I think it's those people screaming. I don't know if they're stalking or what, but probably. Silver cars at the alley. Two silver cars at the alley again. Is this gonna be a stalker? He's a silver car too. I think he's a stalker. I think these are the whitey heads. And the black and silver stalkers. And then more stalkers turning behind me right now. And then a white stalker truck. A white 66 stalker truck. And then a whitey head. And then, is that a blue stalker? And this car is turning in front of me at the center of the parking lot where they stalked me. This car with the loud engine. There's a stalker. Stalkers. Stalker head. saw this white truck's lights flash over here. Is he gonna be a stalker? That car is farting again right now. This car is turning to park when I step on the street. And then there's a car driving by the car, and they're both black cars. And then there's this car while she's getting out at the corner of Harbor Bar. And then there's a car at the door. And then this car is driving forward as I walk by the crosswalk. And then that's at the door. And that car was driving through the intersection as it drove by me. And he's gonna drive through the intersection now at the ATM. And then and then what now? What now? Where are they? Was that truck a stalker? Where's the stalkers? Please tell me they all went away. He's stopping at the intersection right now. He's driving through it right at the edge of the crosswalk. Starts to step on the gas again right at the edge of the crosswalk. This car is turning here at the bank corner, and he looks like a stalker to me. This car pulling up right now. Sounds like a stalker. Is it a black stalker car again? Followed by another stalker. A white SUV. Yup. Once again.